Hey everyone, welcome back to another holiday card series video. Today I'm going to be using the Alleyway Stamps Mrs. Rogers Neighborhood stamp set, and I'm going to stamp the middle house that's on the bottom on a piece of Coordinations cardstock with my Tuxedo Black Memento ink. So I'll go ahead and ink up the house and then stamp that. And then there's like these little elements that you can put inside the house. So I'm going to choose the door with the 3 windows and stamp that right inside. It fits perfectly right inside of that house. And then I'll go ahead and color this in with my Copic markers. Alright, so after I finished coloring it, I went ahead and fussy cut it out, and then I go around the edges with my Tuxedo Black Memento marker. This just really finishes off the edges, and so you can't see any white along the edges. Alright, so I have some pattern paper from the Let's Polka 6x6 paper pad, and then I have these 2 white strips of cardstock, and I'm going to cut the edges with this Lawn Fawn Stitch Scallop die. So I'll go ahead and use my washi tape to tape it into place on both of those strips, and the die is long enough that I can cut them both at the same time. I'll run it right through my Cuddle Bug. And then I have this scalloped border edge for my snow that'll be on the bottom of my card. So I can go ahead and put adhesive on the back of both of those and then adhere them into place on the bottom of the pattern paper strip. And then I'm going to take my adhesive and adhere that down onto my A2 size white card base. Alright, so then I'm going to apply some embossing paste. This is white embossing paste, and I just want it on the strip of the pattern paper. So I'm going to tape off the edges so that I don't get any embossing paste past my pattern paper. And then I'm going to take the Falling Snow die from Simon Says Stamp and then adhere that into place with some more washi tape so that it doesn't move when I am applying my embossing paste. And then I'll take my palette knife and just spread that all over the stencil. And I don't want it on the white part. There's going to be a little tiny bit down there, but for the most part I don't want it because I'm going to be stamping my sentiment down there, and it would get really difficult if I had to stamp that over some raised parts. And when you get done, make sure you scrape off all the excess embossing paste because you don't want to waste it, and then clean up your supplies right away because you don't want it to dry on there. So the sentiment also comes from the Alleyway Stamps, and I'll stamp that towards the bottom, or at the bottom of my snow, fake snow, with my Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And then I can go ahead and adhere my house down. You just want to make sure that your embossing paste is completely dry before you put that down. And I'm using foam squares to adhere that into place. And then I'm going to take some frosted lace stickles and put that on the roof of my house at the very top, and then I'm going to scallop or go along the scallops of the roof line just to add a little bit more detail, and that way it looks like it really snowed on top of the house. That goes along with your background. And then I'm going to add some glossy accents to each of the windows. It just makes them shine, and it's just one extra detail that really makes your card stand out. And then the final step, I'm going to add some May Arts Natural Twine to the top. I'm going to tie a bow. So you just want to trim off quite a bit of excess on each side, just because I want the strings to hang quite long on my finished card. So I tie a knot first because it's easier, and then go ahead and tie the loops and then trim off the little bit of excess, but you can see I left them quite long. And then that is my finished card for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I will see you back here next time. Bye!